YouTube, what it is, your boy Get It, back at it with some information that I want to share with you guys, and maybe you guys can share it with whomever, or share this video, or whatever the case is. I hope everybody's doing good. I just got off work, had a pretty good day at work. Last week I was with my child. Yeah, Get It is a dad now. I was with my child all week, and it was beautiful, even though I was working from home, but it was beautiful. Anyway, to the news that I want to share with you guys. I've been doing a little bit of digging for Maximum Football. Ever since they announced that Maximum Football was sold off to another company, and then they revealed that Modus Games bought the game of Maximum Football, and that it was going to be on Unreal Engine 4. I got a bit more excited for the game. Mind you, before Maximum Football was sold off, I was a Patreon to the Maximum Football development team. Well, you know, Dave. So I am definitely a supporter in this project, and us getting a simulation style football game, unlicensed, you know, all that type of stuff. I'm all for it. So with all that being said, of course I'm going to be excited about the upcoming game, and also I'm excited on sharing this news with you. The news or the information that I got, which anybody could get. I suggest you figure out where their Discord is. I think you could just go to their Twitter on Modus, or at Modus Games on Twitter, and you can find their Discord that way. I believe that's how I found it. Also, somebody had hooked me up with a link, so I got on their Twitter and I started asking the questions over the weekend and today. So the information that I'm finally going to get to is I asked about animations. I asked about the the visual look of the game. I ain't even asked that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold y'all. So I asked them about the animations. The animations is very important to any football game or any simulation sports game. Animations are very, very important. You can't have a simulation sports game with low quality or low amount of animations and please a lot of people. Yeah, you can make it, but not a lot of people are going to gravitate to it because it's not going to be as visually pleasing as to something like Madden or All Pro Football. Yeah, I just said Madden. I can't believe it. But All Pro Football and other, you know, modern sports games, NBA 2K, even NBA Live to a certain extent, you know. You need to have motion capture animations. The game has to look the part. But anyway, I digress from that point. I asked them, how many motion capture sessions, or how long did you have for the new Maximum Football game? The community manager replied to me within, like, say 5 minutes or so, and said that the motion capture sessions were long. A lot of O's in that long. Were very long. Also, they recorded a lot of animations. And to give you a little bit of information about, say, Dave and Maximum Football 2020, the community manager said that there were 120 animations that were recorded. Only a quarter of that actually made it into the game. And, you know, we all appreciated Dave. I think Dave did a remarkable job for the one person that he is. He's only one human being creating a game. And if you look at the base of Maximum Football, the game actually was legit. The base of the game, not the graphics, not the animations, but the base of the game, how the AI worked. Of course, nothing is perfect, but it was very solid. It was a great foundation that everything else was laid on. The customizations, the UI, all that. But it really needed an overhaul in the visuals. I also got around to asking the community manager, what was kept and what was redone per se. And part of the message that I just gave you, they responded as everything was redone. Yeah. Maximum Football, Modus Games, Unreal Engine 4, everything was redone. All the animations redone. All of it. He said redone. And to me, that's the fact that they're using Unreal Engine 4 is it makes you excited. It makes me very excited. And the fact that they said it was redone. They also went on to say that this new Maximum Football, I'm going to just refer to as MFL. The MFL game that's coming out is going to have the most animations that any Maximum Football game has ever had. That says a lot, especially the fact that the development team, the development company that's making the game isn't Modus. They are a part of Modus, I believe, and they are called Gamecan Studios. Gamecan Studios has their own development studio and their own development teams. So when you say teams, that's more than one person for sure. I don't know the exact amount, but with that being said, they have a team of people working on animations and working on the game and gameplay and all. So it's more than one person, so they could get a lot more done. And not only that, from what I saw, and I don't know how true it is because I'm not a game developer, I'm not this, that, and the third, but adding animations to a game in Unreal Engine, the UI that I saw on YouTube, is literally like clicking and dragging. I know it's not that easy. Again, I'm not a game developer, but it's literally like, it looked literally like clicking and dragging after you uploaded your motion capture animations. Maybe, I mean, obviously there's going to be a lot more work that goes into it than that. But from what I saw, people were downloading animations, taking those files, saving them in their Unreal Engine folders, and literally clicking and dragging it to the places that it needed to go. So with that being said, the game could have a whole lot of animations that are new and modern, and whatever direction they decide to go in within the realm of simulation. We're looking at a totally different looking game. I hope the base layer stays, but the animations is going to really bring this game to another level. Speaking of which, to another level, I wouldn't describe this game as an indie development style game, even though indie developers, they can make some really beautiful games. But I don't see it as an indie development game anymore because Gamecan isn't an indie developer. It's a AA developer. If you look at they were founded in 2015, and if you look at the games that they either released or were going to release before COVID, they had a G.I. Joe game that was going to be released. That was like a kiddie kind of arcade-ish type of, G.I. Joe type of action game. It looked pretty good, I guess. It looked fun. It had some pretty cool features to it, and you got to play as different G.I. Joe characters. There was a really cool game that they made called Overstep, I believe the name of it is. That's a sci-fi sports game where players control a robot that's a little bit like Jet Grind Radio, if you know anything about that. If you don't, you could grind on rails, run on walls, you could shoot, you could get power-ups and stuff like that, and you could play games like Capture the Flag and whatever else they had planned. But the trailer that I saw and the gameplay that I saw, that's very inventive, very fast. It's a twitch shooter type of game, but like it looks dope. I ain't gonna hold you. It looks fun as hell. And they had another game that they developed called Street Soccer. Street Soccer is very self-explanatory, but within Street Soccer, it really displayed their animation skills. one thing to animate a sports game is one thing, is hard, but to animate a sports game that actually has another object like a basketball or a soccer ball, to me that shoots up the sorry to stutter the difficulty level to a whole new stratosphere, to make it look seamless and to splice everything together and all that. But yeah, you know, this is the information that I found out through their Discord. So yeah, I think you guys should definitely check out their Discord. It's pretty cool. If you stay with me for this long, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll have more information, and when this game comes through, I'll try to share more information with you guys as much as I can. You know, I do work 2 jobs, and you know, I'm a dad now. You know, I ain't got a whole lot of time out there, but you know, I'll try to share whatever I can about any new football game that's coming out. But my expectations are tempered for sure, but that's not going to stop me from getting excited. You know, this game is, from what I saw with the leak, what I saw with the leak and what I saw with the information that they're sharing, obviously it's not going to be perfect. Obviously it's not going to be better than a 2K simulation sports football game, but it's definitely going to be a step up from Maximum Football. Modus football is going to be definitely a step up above that. I'm definitely excited for it. You know, Unreal Engine 4 is a very strong engine, very powerful. Unreal Engine 5 looks even crazier than that. So if they ever made the leap to Unreal Engine 5, I would love to see that. What? Anyway, I don't want to get that far ahead. I want to accept what's happening, what's going on, you know, right now. So more information, if I find it, I'll share it with you fellas and ladies, whomever is looking. I'll check y'all later. Peace.